some activity and then eat at the same time. Right? This is cool. Brian's yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's do that. And then I'm like, are you gonna come pick me up? That's like but I'm not mad, guys. Like no judgment towards anybody. Everybody has a way that they feel comfortable in
Wait,
doing
but I'm not gonna say much.
the best you can do.
You can introduce yourself.
And move on. And
Wow, that was a lot.
that's what it
But
is.
hey guys, it's Percy again.
So
Yes, hi.
yeah.
Bakuthumela wengane, you know. Yeah, you see your girl up on top balcony, VIP, and they just looking at you like a Hashem. Good general, no way. It comes in all type of vibes.
Yeah, pretty sure I'm
In an instant, you're like, oh my god, you want to hang out?
Yeah.
I will do that. I will be.
Let's be amazing.
It's Throwback Thursday.
Go and get the light. Will you catch him or not? Cupid with arrows, babe. I'm just shooting my shot. If I could get it in, drop me a 10, nothing less, and come over. Don't wanna be friends, just skin to skin. I wanna get closer and closer and closer. The way you got me on my think I'd rather you on my bed. Whatever it is, you know I can take it. I'm counting the days, so many days till I can see you again. You let me know, oh my love. You let me know, I've been all in my.
What's up, everybody? It's your favorite host with the most, Chris, also known as Tsuru, and welcome to yet another steaming, hard episode of Throwback Thursday. But as you guys all know, that I'm never alone on the episode, guys. We're embraced by beauty as always, but I'm not gonna say much. You can introduce yourself.
Wow, that was a lot. But hey guys, it's Percy again. Yes, hi.
Man, it's always a vibe to have you on the show.
Yeah, but it's been good to have been here.
I get it.
Yeah,
With all the crash outs,
well, the crash out,
all the mistakes.
fights, pause.
Hey,
You know, it's been great though.
man.
Yeah.
It's a blast, man. It's a blast.
But guys, like, who would have thought? I think I want to pose this to you guys at home. Are you where you were last year, right now? And how do you feel about that? And if you're not at the same place where you were last year, right now, how do you feel about that?
That's a good question to put out there, you know. That's a very good question to put out there because I kind of feel that we all have that year that we kind of say, I wish Karekafela.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this
But I
year.
feel like for like most people, it gets like that, you know, especially when we literally near the end. People feel like, oh my God, this year's been a drag. Can it end already? But like,
5 was the one.
yeah, I was about to say that.
That was the one. It was the apocalyptic year.
I was about to say that. Like, can we get those nice stories, positive stories about 2025? You know, because obviously a lot has happened. It has been a long year, but if you're going to talk about personal experiences, for me, the best. I'm not gonna lie.
For you, the best.
The best.
I wish I could be in your shoes. I really wish I could be in your shoes right now because I kind of feel like me, 2025 was more of growth, and at the end of it all, it was picking your fruit of your labor. Wabo.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
You saying it was it's like now it's making me
For me, honestly, guys, it was. I'm not gonna lie. In the beginning and last year, or the past 2 years, were very challenging. But I feel like with all the character building moments I had went through before these years, what I had to handle and what I had to deal with this time around was different. You know, I held my head up high. I saw things very clearly, and I stood on business, and I was proud of myself for having handled the same situations I had found myself in some years ago. Like, some situations would have broken me back then.
For real?
Yeah.
Broken you?
Yeah, me.
You don't look like a girl.
I know, right?
Man.
Shocking. But like, that's the importance of mental health, guys. You know, one thing we have to realize when a Chris is that it's so easy to show up to everybody else, you know, put on a smile, put on a show, but deep down, all are fighting very silent battles. So the biggest thing for me right now is giving myself a pat on the back for having handled those silent battles the way I did this time around.
So speaking about some of the things that you highlighted, right? I just want to get into like some of the things that people, especially women, went through this year. You speak about mental health and you speak about you touched something to do with gender-based. So I want to know what while you were coming up and while you were building up yourself, did you by any chance get into a situation whereby you were a victim of circumstance? As a lady.
Definitely. Let me talk about an instance at Groove this one time. It was like a super long time ago though. But you go out with your friends, birthday party, nice vibes, good people. And then towards the end of the night, you know, guys, you know that one told me you want to leave with a man every time you go to Groove. I was with that Chomi. Yes, I was with that Chomi. So towards the end of the night, the guys are like, let's book a hotel nearby. Right? This was back home in the farm. They're like, let's get a place nearby because, you know, there's no reason for us to be driving home at this time. Cool. They do that. You know, that one friend is booed up with the one guy. With the other guy.
Hey,
guys.
I can just imagine what was going through your head. I'm sure by that time you just wanted to get out of there.
I was okay, so cool. This guy was a cop, by the way. I think that's the one thing that stressed me out the most.
Why is that?
That he was a cop.
Why is that? Because if he was a cop, you should have felt safe.
And you should expect to feel safe, but I didn't. I was not safe. And I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that law enforcement men, they have the most issues to deal with, let's be honest, especially when it comes to violence. Like, I feel like those people need a psychologist.
So the ones
call,
that
like
protect
24/7. Yes.
As the ones that you...
They do be going through the most. Like, men in blue, these guys, honestly. Like, I want one of you guys to chime in on this because one of the most horrendous crimes against women had been committed by law enforcement. Exactly. But going back to my story.
Going
back to my story. So,
always, man.
You know, we booked in here into checking some rooms and stuff. And this guy now starts to get all touchy and he's like, I can wear adult. You know, when someone says, I get away adult, it's about to go down. And chances are, you're about to be in a situation that you are not comfortable in.
Facts.
Yeah, because they're putting on a disclaimer.
Facts.
So it was those situations. I felt extremely unsafe. But luckily, he had to rush off to work.
Yeah, man.
I was like, thank God. Yes, so it was one of those situations. Going back to what you asked me. So
man, that's crazy, man.
yeah.
But have you noticed that as much as you women go through your struggles as well, men are also going through the exact same struggles.
Definitely. Like,
and the one thing about 2025 that I love about this year is men broke the silence. Men broke the silence this year, and I say shout out to every single man that has actually, given themselves the opportunity to say, you know what, I'm not gonna stand for this. I will get the law involved because as Machita, we don't advise each other like all the time, We tend to want to take justice into our own hands, and then the results of it, when you go to the courts or when you get arrested, they're gonna tell you that that you're a man. So as a man, you shouldn't have done 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But they don't even want to hear how it landed to that point. So to all the men, guys, to all the men that have made it this far
out of sticky situations. And confronted by such situations where you had to get out of character. Be proud of yourself. Own your vulnerability. Let's create more spaces for men to actually speak up and for women to actually take accountability. Because if there wasn't women, men wouldn't be. Vice versa to balance, guys. If we're being honest, it is what it is. But what I've always told people, as much as I have so much to say, I may come off as very girls and feminists sometimes. Like, I always say that I do not believe this whole feminist thing, gender wars. That's not for me, guys. I honestly don't. Because I feel like men come from a place. They were all kids at some point. And we all come from very different backgrounds. Backgrounds that have shaped us to who we are today. So let's think about that. Because right now, I feel like with GBV, we're only addressing the symptoms. We're not addressing the key issues. We're not addressing the mom who raised the boy without the father. We're not addressing the two-parent household that was narcissistic and never gave the boy a chance to feel what he needed to feel. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about those things, guys, because that's where it all started. That's where it all began, So shout out to the men who are owning up right now to their mental struggles and are speaking out. And
So what's your highlight for this year, man? Like, what's your biggest highlight for 2025?
Definitely, I'm not where I was last year.
That smile, man. That smile gets me every time. It has that sense,
I'm not being where I was last year, honestly. Right now, where I am, ideally, is not where, however, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, I'm in a very good place, guys. And financially, definitely, it's coming along.
Most definitely.
It's coming along. I'm grateful to be here, to spend this time that I'm spending with the people I am around right now. Like, I feel like that's the biggest thing for me right now, because I find myself in circles or in places where people are speaking life into each other. We are teaching each other something. I know it's December, and everybody just wants to get rowdy and stuff, but right now, it has been the most opportune time for me, and that has been the highlight. Spending time with my brother. I hadn't seen him in a very long time.
Shout out to him.
And standing on business, honestly, when it comes to a lot of things like family, toxic situations, your boundaries, standards. Well, standards not so much, but like personal boundaries. You know, mental health. I'm in a very good place, guys. I'm not gonna lie, and I just wanna be proud of that for me.
That's some of the joyful things of life, guys. Is that behind every cloud there's always
a silver lining. A silver lining. Yeah.
So if you're going through such things in life, man, and you tend to think, it's the end of the world and stuff like that, trust me, guys, it's not the end of the world, man. There's still so much to live for.
There is.
And if given a chance, man, and given an opportunity, take it and seize it, man.
Right?
That's what I learned this year, actually.
Me too, funny enough.
The downfall of one thing.
Yeah.
Lifting of the legs.
Just say, when the one door closes,
two more open.
Right?
Man.
And you just have to, walk in.
Keep moving.
Do what you need to do, guys.
Keep moving.
That's what it is. I don't think at any point I find myself
on a podcast. Yeah, no.
You know that have a lot to say about.
Yeah. It's like, hey, that girl, and then I seeing you on a podcast, then it's like
this one, double standard.
Charlie! Hey! I'm gonna come for you.
But like I like you mentioned opportunity, and that's what it is. And if what we're doing influences change positively, then
why not?
I can't be mad at it.
Why not?
I'm not mad.
However,
so speaking about the highlights.
Yes.
And
here comes the train.
So guys, last night, coming into the mid-morning, I was having conversations with people.
Conversations.
Conversations. A lot of conversations.
This went from 0 to 100 in seconds. But let's hear it.
So this is going to be about one particular part of my life, which is the dating part. So one thing I realized is I do run a very strict program. I'm sorry, I do.
When it comes to
meeting people.
Yeah.
It's very strict, guys, because we're adults. Like it's okay to say no. It's okay to walk away from stuff, especially in dating. I think people don't realize how important the process of dating is.
Facts, man.
Because I'm not willing to tolerate this. So I'm talking to this other gents. Hinge, on Hinge. Ladies, don't sleep on Hinge.
Not a big firm.
But this is a current experience with online dating that I'm having. Sorry. So this gent, he says to me, Friday, let's go to date. Okay, cool. We talk on WhatsApp. The weekend comes. Friday I can't go because I was working. Saturday, okay, cool. What's happening? No, let's check out. I was like, let's check out Crackers Ads because we can do some activity and then eat at the same time, right? He says, cool. Bryanston. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's do that. And then I'm like, are you gonna come pick me up? This is like, but I'm not mad, guys. No judgment towards anybody. Everybody has a way that they feel comfortable in doing things. And the best you can do as a person is respect that and just move on. And that's what it is. So he's like, on the day of the date, he's like, okay, 4 p.m. we are meeting at Crackers Ads. I'm like, huh? Meeting? No. Are you gonna come pick me up? He's like, no.
Mara, show me, Mara. Mara, you could have met at least halfway.
True, Mamela.
Because Tanyana,
True.
get yourself there, he'll bring you back.
I don't mind doing that. But if you go into Sugela out of nowhere and be like, let me take you on a date, I expect you to show up and do what needs to be done. Because if in an instance I was like, oh my God, do you want to hang out? Do you want to have coffee with me? Great. I will do that. I will be at, I don't like Starbucks.
Yeah.
At the said coffee place.
Wait, why don't you like Starbucks now, eh? The first time I tasted that thing, I fell in love with it. So why don't you love it?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they call out your name over there. You know, you can write bombastic news. But anyway,
you guys.
Why don't you like
aesthetics? I like experiences. I'd rather go to a very small, dingy bookstore / coffee shop than Starbucks.
So.
Nah, my is cute, but no.
Mara, you just said shitnyana, coffeeyana, this type of
There are no books at Morgan Bean.
You bring your own.
No, I said bookstore, nigga. Keyword, bookstore.
She ain't no at me.
This is a Negro.
Imagine I'm on a date, I'm reading a book. And my first choice of book is like 50 Shades of Grey.
When are you do that, babe?
And imagine on a coffee date, guys. I never.
I already have that book in a prison.
Yes. To be continued on that one.
Yeah, guys, he has that book.
Why are you always roasting me?
I've seen it. Yeah. Somewhere.
No.
I've seen it.
But then like, how? Like,
no, Chris, like, honestly, like,
you are just talking about, do you know this author? Do you know this?
Yes.
We're not there to talk about authors. We're there to talk about you and me.
Why not?
Possibly together.
But like, talking about books, we just want to establish we share the same interest. And if we don't, can we at least teach each other about stuff that we're interested in?
Yeah, no.
Is that not the idea?
Hey guys, for the next date, let's go to the bookstore.
You are reading 50 Shades, and I'm reading J.K. Rowling. What's wrong with you?
Those are two different atmospheres.
Bravo?
Me, I'm trying to get into the. Anyways, anyways, but it makes sense though that a brew is supposed to get you to where.
Honestly, guys, like I'm not too caught up in these things, but like if you're gonna ask me out, especially on a first date, you expect me to take myself there. Like it's weird for me. I don't have a problem about it, but like it's weird for me. You know, because you can't say, okay, I can't pick you up. I'm not comfortable doing that. Or ordering you a car. However, I will take care of the rest of the day. Like. Make it make sense, right? So this other jet I'm talking to, right? Is in the US, okay?
Shout out to USA, by the way, in the comment. Shout out to USA in the comment.
It's in the US, okay? Well, that was per our last conversation.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, well, I think he said it was in DC or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So last night, right? Because we're in 2 different time zones, right? We hop on a video call. He's like, I'm like, where are you? He's like, I'm in a hotel lobby waiting for a taxi to take me to the airport. I'm like, where are you going? He's like, I'm going back to the States. I'm like, nigga, where the fuck are you? He's like, he's in the Cape Verde. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Right. Never mind. So the lines are very bad. Right? The lines are very bad. Yeah. So I called him back at one point. We ended a call. I tried to call him back. I realized that he put his phone on Do Not Disturb. Right? I'm like, I don't like that because honestly, Chris, if you're trying to get to know someone, I think it's important also to know that you can rely on the person. isn't it? Tell me if I'm like doing too much.
What do you
That's
mean?
my anxious attachment already showing up.
Yeah. But what do you mean by like doing too much? Because I tend to feel already too much for every individual is described differently.
Yeah.
So your version of doing too much might be my version of bare minimum.
Yeah.
And then my version of doing too much might be your version of next.
Right?
Forever.
So, as someone who has an anxious attachment style, I feel like I want someone who I can reach at any point. I want to be able to
Accessible.
pick up my phone.
So the blue must be accessible.
Yeah, because
Makes no sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
You know? So I realized homeboy put his phone on TNT. I'm like, oh, I realized you put your phone on TNT. Because one thing about me when it comes to dating, I'm very direct. Like, I don't have time to waste, guys. Honestly, it's a very delicate process. You don't like something, address it. Don't be mad. Talk about it, chop it up real quick. If it can be fixed, great. If not, go your separate ways. That's it. All right. He's like, yeah. I put it on DND from 8 upwards. I'm like, oh, really? So you're saying from 8 I can't reach you for whatever reason?
Yeah, now that's giving red flag vibes, man.
A huge one.
That's giving red flag vibes.
A huge one. Because one thing people don't realize, you're dating, access, putting yourself out there. That on its own, it says people should be able to reach you. But if you're going to still have these little things built up around you, and you want the next person to be all in, what does that say? You know? So that's number 2.
How many are they? How many are they?
Number 3. Coming to number 3, right? So there's this other homie, right? He's not a homie, but what I really just got to know.
Yeah.
Right?
Madam, my chum will be busy, ne?
It should be not what I want.
Madam,
What's the problem? I'm dating, I'm single. Okay. I'm trying to get to know people.
Guys, she's not. I'm officializing. She's not. She's not. It's just that Mutwate but how much would
Exactly, see? No, but me, when I'm saying
What's up?
What's
up? Sure. What's up? Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.
That's what you're thinking, you Adam.
Don't forget to like.
You should probably go address that. Go talk to your
Don't forget to
man
like
about
the
it.
live, guys. There's 8 of you all tuned in, guys. Share the like button, guys. Share the like button. Guys.
I asked him, right, because we've been hanging out, you know, vibes, you know what I'm saying? So in one instance, in a social setting, so apparently he had told people to back up.
Yeah.
Like from like talking to me or anything.
Yeah.
Like trying to get close to me. I'm like, really? Yeah, this other person says, yeah. So that's why I'm not very comfortable right now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I don't like that. Because now, guys, one thing about me when I first met you, let's say we all are going out, and when we're out, yes, of course you like me. That's right?
So how do you deal like with people that tend to see you as an opportunity to become maybe a potential, but when you are out to go out and have fun, do you engage with them in a sense of giving them the assurance that you stand a chance, or
No.
do you just be?
I feel like when we're out, especially as not a group, but then I grew up and have fun.
Yeah.
You know, I wanna have fun.
Yeah.
Banter will always be there. Banter is like that's it.
No, it makes
You know?
sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, but Kokuruvum, you can't now want to be here for that thing. Like you are my weapon.
Mara nangadia yao. Kawena nangadia. Mara who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Even the producers, man, they would stand by me. Even I'm a producer, they would stand by me.
The producers are my brothers. The producers are my brothers.
Yeah.
So what did you say?
Brothers in crime. In crime. Yeah.
Who? You?
No, so it's like Mara guys in. Imagine we going to conquer. We're going to conquer levels.
Yeah.
And I walk in with her. Guys, come on. I'm being stuck. Hey, essence of what you imagine. If ever you are in a relationship and your mamas or your papas was sending, or abide by what you want them to do or say. Let's say, like Nina Mazana, you guys have this thing, abroad, like, I won't